I know you? It's been a long time. She made a promise to the one she loved, dead now, but no less. A promise. Not one soul more would suffer as he had. She carries him in her heart. His death, his life, will drive her on. She will forge a purpose from his death, make meaning from the pain. And then the Northmen came again to our land, stripping us of our names, our lives, of everything that makes us who we are, beating and blinding, taking us as slaves. These Northmen sail under a blood-red sign, and one among them they call Master. Senua will follow that sign. She let herself be taken, dragged in chains to their ships, so she can trace the poison to its source, find the heart, and cut it out. Stop the slavers. Keep her promise. But plans can drift off course. It begins as it ends. Alone. In the dark. Even when you're pulled by forces dim and vast, fate can stop you cold. A dream has foundered with the ship. She must find a new light to steer by, find the next sign.
You should not have come here, child.
This dark land, it pushes back. She's so far from home, from all she's ever known, half drowned, lost in a world still clouded to her eyes. But she won't yield. She must fight on, as she always has. Remember, we've been to hell before.
You need to climb again. She will fall if she does. She will die.
Climb, Senua. Climb. She's hurt. So tired. She's going to fall. No!
Careful, Senua.
Climb.
Don't listen. Don't listen to me.
Listen to your mind. Coward.
Why have we come here? Stupid! Come on, climb!
She's too exhausted.
Too exhausted.
It's too much. Don't look down. Don't let the fear get to you. Listen. What was that?
She's too scared.
The screams. They follow us. Everywhere they won't let us forget. She cannot falter. The voices draw her onward. The ones who didn't live. The ones she could not save. She can hear them calling. Lives stolen by the Northmen. She carries them with her. Always. She is afraid, exhausted, scared. Death is
Too tired to carry on. All this cold is death. Stupid plan.
Why did we come here?
She's stupid.
Ready.
You're too weak.
Ready.
You should not have come here, child. Your hopes were always doomed to fail. All this way. Just to die among strangers.
You! Why did you come back?
Did you think you had left me behind? I am always here.
I won't listen to you!
Her voice thought she'd left it in the past. Her father. He clouds her mind with fear, but she won't stop. Stronger forces drive her on.
Senua, listen.
She needs you. She needs help.
She needs you to go to her quickly.
She's dying. That shit is pathetic.
She needs you.
Slavers are monsters. Look what they do to us. They are brutal.
No more. I will stop this.
Get across to the other side.
Careful, careful.
So easy to slip, Senua.
He is right.
Look down.
Don't listen.
Too bad.
You don't listen to him. There.
The symbol.
What does it mean?
The slavers. This is the right way. The signs are leading me. They brought me here.
She knows that all through this world there are signs and symbols waiting to be discovered. The meaning is there. If only you can find it.
Do not forget my stories, Senua. I am with you still. Out of hell you have come.
That ship. An enslaver. Follow him, but be careful. They will kill you this time.
Like they did to her.
On the cliff.
You were too weak to help.
Follow him.
Be ready to fight.
She is a warrior.
A warrior with no sword.
No weapon.
She came here with nothing.
What good are you to anyone with no weapon? He will kill you. He will. Stop. Don't let him see.
Be careful.
You have to go quietly.
Slowly, slowly, slowly.
Don't let him see.
No.
What's happening? Let him dead. What is happening? Do something. Stand by. Why didn't you stop it so slow?
Too weak.
Let her die.
He is right.
They were survivors. I need to help the other slaves.
Let her die.
Remember why we came here. She came here for a reason. But now she doesn't know what to do.
You don't know where we're going. Your plan is in pieces.
She is lost.
You're lost.
The enslaver, the master, is gone.
I have to help them.
Thought you could stop this. But you have lost your mark. The sea tore him away. Just like your hopes.
You don't need to listen to him. You know this now.
Listen to us.
You know better. Find the survivor. He is trying to trick
You
you.
want to save them. They're already dead.
You're a liar.
The lost ones.
You have to find a way out of here.
You are lost
She
too.
must find a way out.
How can the lost find anyone?
Listen, don't listen.
You failed them.
Don't listen to him.
They are dead, like your mother.
Shut up.
Like
Make him shut up.
Stop it.
Can't you hear them, Senua? Can't you hear their scream?
I can hear them.
What's happening?
You know that's some
Focus, Senua. Focus.
Don't let it block you.
They are suffering, but I set them free.
Senua, you need to find it. It's here.
Somewhere. Look for it. Look for the signs.
Find the right perspective. You will sense when you're close. The signs are here.
If you know where to look.
Do you know where to look? She doesn't. She doesn't. It's there. Focus. You found it.
You found it.
Focus.
You don't know how deep this darkness goes.
Yes, you've done it. You completed the symbol. What now? You must go back to the gate. She must go back. Behind the symbol is the source of the darkness.
Source of that.
Understand it. Uncover the darkness, Senua. This is why you have come.
I need to find the source of all this. I promised. I
The dead are here. Can you hear them, Senua? They follow us, Senua.
Choking, gasping, struggling.
You couldn't save them, but you can save the survivors. Don't listen to the dead, just move onwards. Find the survivors.
What have you done?
Stop! Please help! Anyone help! Help!
There's nothing you can do.
Do you see the bodies, Senua? The sea throws them up to show you how you've lost. Look at them, Senua. The faces of the ones you failed.
Look, wait, look. Some of them, they survived. They tried to, they were wounded.
It's them. They were scared, but alive. You can find them.
Find somewhere to hide.
Help them.
Did you come here to die with them? Is that what you want?
Watch out! Don't let them capture you again. Are you going to let them kill you? You can't. Honestly, don't die now. Listen. Use your rage. You do not deserve to die here, Senua. He's coming for you. The Northmen, remember what they did to you. What are you waiting for? Attack, Senua.
You trapped me!
Because of you.
It was because of you.
Ready to fight the slavers.
They're monsters.
Why have you killed us?
Another one.
Don't just watch him.
Call him! Let him go! Don't fear him.
Contingas!
We never give up.
Tig.
We cannot fight. It has to be you. You. Don't let us die
Who
here.
racing you? Ireland's
She has to survive.
You must.
You have to survive for us. You made a promise.
No! You've lost another one.
Could you?
All of this death because you want to escape. Everything you touch dies. You are cursed. It is you. Bring your darkness here. You're rot.
Why did you bring your curse here?
Get out of the way. The attack was too strong. Get out of the way.
Get out of his way.
Watch out. This attack is too strong. You need to escape it.
He's stronger than you.
The attack was some kind of monster. Watch out. Someone needs you.
Listen, they're calling.
Quick. The boat. Go to the boat. There are many souls in there.
Just hold on.
How many can you save? Stupid. Good girl.
She was wrong.
You thought they were real. Did you really? You don't know. She never knows. Pathetic. Idiot. Stupid. She thought she could be the hero, but everyone is dead.
Left to save.
You left it too late. You didn't.
You could have saved us, but you didn't.
Let me drown. I will follow you.
You're going to join me.
Kill your lover, they kill so many more will die. Do you know what's left? You hold your breath until you come. Then you gasp and the water rushes in. The pain in your chest. The pain is very. There is no peace.
Death with you, Senua.
Didn't you? Lost in the rocks.
Ages. Senua, you have to
Do
Hingad!
Yeah.
What are you going to do with that sword, girl?
He looks ready for you. He is ready to fight.
You're ready. We will end this.
You're fucking dead.
Quickly, make it pay!
Is that all you got? I'm enjoying myself now.
Playing with you. Fight!
The best you can do.
It's better than how will you ever win this?
You should keep fighting, girl. I'm enjoying this. Come on!
To hit him. You are far
Is that really it? No fight left in you. Come on! Get up!
Not just but he can reach.
Get up! You're worth more to me alive.
Come on then.
Useless! Stay down! More resisting. I want you. Stop!
Don't be a coward. You have to find your way ready and face me. What are you doing, Senua? You have to move quick. You ready to fight? Grab it! Die, everyone dies.
He took their lives!
Master! He
Again!
monster! Yes!
What are you waiting for?
Wait!
Do it now!
You can't kill him!
Stop. No. The dog
If you're going to kill me, just do it.
takes over everyone. But you need him. You need him to show you. He knows everything. He knows this island.
No.
He knows. He can show you the path.
You're gonna take me where I need to go.
Yes. Yes. He will take you. He will show you.
He has to.
He will help you.
You have spared him, and now he will take you where you need to go.
You can do this.
Where you come from. Where you take the slaves.
I can't walk. How do you expect me to take you anywhere?
His pain doesn't matter. Make him walk.
We'll walk.
She has to save them.
You have to. There is no other way.
It's why we have come here.
I'm not leaving until I get what I came for.
You made a promise.
She made a promise.
You promised.
I made a promise.
She knew the path would open to her. A blood-carved stave, a soul sea falling, a too familiar darkness, an endless night. He is the next sign. You can see it. Do you remember it? She knows that suffering, that feeling,
Poisoning her mind with fear.
that rot
Covers him now.
covers him.
Do you see it, Senua?
Yeah, she
Do
sees
you see the darkness?
She feels it.
The faces of fear and suffering. You can see it.
the sign. What does it mean?
That sign. What is it?
You need to understand. You need to understand.
Answer.
It is my father, Sigil.
His father.
Your father.
The Gothi.
Monster.
He's here.
Look at him.
No,
The shadow.
but this place is his. The people here are weak. They would not survive without his help.
You have
Like you.
Does she?
Enough!
He's wounded. He won't try anything.
You have to keep your eyes on. So quiet.
No
here.
further. Something's wrong.
What happened here?
It smells of death.
He doesn't want
The
to.
settlement has fallen to the Dragar.
Oiga.
There is nothing but death beyond those gates.
I don't want to see what's in there.
Did you hear it?
Did you hear? Don't listen. Someone is suffering.
Help me. You need to go inside. You need to help them. Someone needs your help.
Everyone is dead in there. Everyone.
Help us.
Do you want to join them?
You came here to help.
Let's go.
Listen to yourself.
What is beyond there is too dark.
We are leaving. Now.
Don't give me orders, slaver. We'll find another way in.
He will be a burden to you.
But what if he escaped?
What are you going to do, sir?
What do you want to do?
Decide.
There's something here. I need to find out what it is.
They're dead.
You're mad.
Doesn't see the signs.
Don't make sense.
Stupid!
He doesn't.
You're mad.
He doesn't know. He doesn't see the signs.
There is no way. I am going in there.
Look at him.
Look at him.
Wounded. Hurt. Defeated.
But you need him.
No, you're not.
The rage.
But we need him alive.
He will try to escape.
She has.
Go on then. Do it.
Don't let the rage get the better of you.
The rage is coming.
Just moments ago, he tried to kill you.
You shouldn't have saved him.
This was a mistake. Senua, he enslaves people.
How does it feel to be the one bound and helpless? Waiting to die.
When this heals, I will kill you, mad woman.
For that, you'll need to stay alive.
They're calling.
Something is drawing you in. Keep moving towards it.
The glow of the light.
Go quietly.
Slowly. Il Toiga.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
It's terrifying.
So beautiful.
You can't sense the evil here.
It's in the air.
Listen. What do they do?
Torture. They will kill you. They will kill us. There's too hard. You can still turn back. She can barely move. She can barely walk.
Stop shaking. What can you see?
Control your fire. Control it.
You can do this. The light is so enticing.
We want to keep moving towards it.
We'll lead you to where you need to be.
She can't get in here. Find another way.
You can do this.
It's easy to turn back, turn away, when every nerve is screaming with fear. Be safe, be quiet, run and hide, run away. But to turn back is to lose yourself, lose your way, defeated and dead-eyed. And the path ahead is clear. You can feel it, that voice. That voice.
I journey to these darkest lands to heal those overcome by fear and hate. However dark it seemed, I always found a ray of light. In this wretched land, by far the darkest of them all, it seemed the shadow would never lift. But I knew I would find my light.
Who is he?
He knows her.
He feels us.
Reaching out to us in the dark.
You have to help him, Senua.
This is our quest.
This is our destiny.
Our mission.
Senua, would you give your life for these outsiders?
In my darkest hour, it was an outsider who saved me.
This man, his kin killed yours.
I don't want to go down there.
You have to.
She has no choice.
There's no other path.
But he will drown in the blood.
Blood and bones and body.
Blood and bones and bodies.
I can't stand it anymore. I can't. Shh, don't. What's that? No, listen.
They're all around. Screaming. The bones, the sound of bones creaking, snapping. Close your eyes. Flesh. The sound is worse. The murder happening above your head. It's too much. I can't move. She can't move.
Keep moving. She has to keep moving. Don't stop.
The one whose voice cuts through the chaos. He is her next sign, the next step on her path. She will bathe in blood, her sword will sing, and she will free him. He'll die trying.
She has us! She's fighting hard! Come on! Let's fight! I'll be alive!
You can see the pattern and feel it. They underestimate you. Go with the heart.
No time. You came here to free him. Now do it.
Cut me loose.
Quick. Yes. Come on.
What's he going to do?
Earth is shattering. He is not ready. Set him free.
What is your name?
Senua.
He's not free yet.
I've been waiting for you.
Do it. Do it now. It's here. Help me.
His voice terrifies. She is coming. Can you feel her? She can feel it. Something from the other world is coming.
It's here. Help now. Do it.
Get out! Run! Run! Don't wait to find out.
Come on.
It all just stopped.
Yeah, it's daybreak. She'll have to hide from the light now. But she will hunt us. Find our trail as soon as she can. You're not safe now. Let's go.
Look, that monster, Thorgester, is still there. Still alive. What are you going to do, Senua? You know what to do. We don't need him anymore.
What do you want to do about him?
Nothing. Leave
I
him.
don't need him. You can tell me where I need to go.
He cares about him.
Well, if you leave him, he will die. Draugar. Or simply starvation.
Don't doubt, Senua.
If the Droiga took him, it would be no less than he deserves.
Help me.
She is weak.
Don't feel pity. He doesn't deserve it.
She cannot do it.
Something about him. She saw it. Not just a monster.
She saw it.
A ray of light.
He is evil. There is no choice. So stupid! She's not listening to us.
Stupid.
She is saving him.
That monster.
The monster.
Our wound looks bad, Thorgester.
I don't want to talk
Well,
to
if you accept my hospitality, I can have it treated. You will not make it far alone.
I will come with you. But this changes nothing. Do not expect any gratitude from me or my father.
How could I?
You still haven't told me what she is. Iltoiga.
So many questions.
She's a giant. They awaken at sundown.
Iltoiga.
Time.
A giant.
A cursed land.
But now she has help. Fargrimr knows this land.
Many have tried to fight them, but all have failed. They're immortal. Maybe the gods can kill them, but there are no gods in these lands. The giants, they hide by day and hunt at night. You may think, well, at least there's some respite by day. But know this. The nights grow longer. And come winter, there is no day. Just endless night. Soon the time of man will end.
What is this place?
My settlement.
In pain.
I led my people here. Promised them a new life.
Called this home.
An escape from the madness and misery across the sea.
Something is coming.
What is it?
Rising from beneath the earth. He knows. He can sense it too. Can you feel it?
Can she?
She can feel it. She brings the rage.
Did you feel that?
She's coming back. It's coming.
Wait.
Iltoiga.
Iltoiga. She destroyed and she will destroy again.
He knows.
She's here.
You need to run.
Run! She's here. Let's go. Get to the hills!
Get out of here. You can do this.
She is everywhere.
Stop her. She is unstoppable. She will take you.
She's screaming our name. She is hunting us.
Don't stop. Careful.
Careful, Senua. Keep going. Keep going.
Run, please.
Oh, God. She is reaching for something. She wants him. Quick, save him.
Quick!
She was brave. She's stupid. She can see into you. She a monster? Are you a monster? She's like us. She is suffering like you. We can see her. She knows you. He is helping us.
No! You saved him, remember?
Yes, he's saving me now.
Stop thinking. Stop thinking. Hide! Run!
She will not spare you again. Go!
She's coming back!
There are some wills so strong they dream a new world. A hell of their own creation. And they will not sit lonely in that nightmare. If you wake the dreamer, does the nightmare die?
You're not safe yet. Where are we?
Make him explain.
What is happening?
No, Toiga.
Who is she?
When the volcano erupted, it tore open the wall between this world and
Now this world
Jotunheim.
suffers too.
The giants came flooding from the east, killing and eating
More
whomever
of
they
them,
could lay their
terrifying
hands on.
giants.
Now some of us, we hide,
You have to fight, not
make
hide.
defenses, struggle on. And some of us use others to stem the tides.
Others? What do you mean?
Shall I tell her, Thorgestur?
Tell me.
Shall I tell her what your father's been doing?
What else is there to do, Fagrimur? We found a way to keep our people
He
safe.
is part of it too. He
Your
believes.
people are dying.
There is no other way.
Tell us.
What are they doing?
The Gode of Borgarvirki is using slaves. Slaves from your lands. Sacrifices.
Sacrifice.
He's offering them to the giants so that his people will be left
He
alive.
takes innocent people. Evil
This stops now.
is a monster.
You can't stand alone against us. You have no chance.
He does not see, but he can see. His darkness is evil. We can show him.
He's a monster.
There is another way. There is always another way.
Teuga has you marked now. If you try to leave the Red Hills, he will hunt and kill you.
No.
Then I will kill her first.
She can't be killed. It's impossible.
I have killed a god, Fagrimur. Nothing is impossible. I know you. Remember, prison. I will free you from your
Senua.
She is dying.
Iltoiga, she is in pain.
You can ease her pain. You know what to do.
Give it to her.
Her baby.
She just wanted to protect what she loved.
What happens when you fail?
You break.
You become monstrous.
Consumed by rage.
Grief.
No more.
Let them rest together.
Together.
Together now.
Let her rest.
It's time.
Sleep well. Inga.
Silence.
She is gone now.
All the rage.
All the fear.
All the grief. All died with her.
Gone.
You did it, Senua.
Now people will be free again.
You brought hope.
Yes.
You think you have triumphed, but this means nothing. This woman was no god. She was weak, like you. This changes nothing.
I need to go home.
Will your father join us if you tell him what you saw?
Yes. He will not run from battle. He will lead us into it.
There is more than the sword here.
More than he can understand.
No more slaves. And no more sacrifices.
He is trying to
swear?
understand.
Is
No
he?
sacrifices. No more cowering in our fortress. We could fight.
We have, but not in the way he
No
thinks.
more sacrifices, swear.
I never wanted any of that. I just did not believe it was possible to defeat them. And now I see.
A ray of hope. Hope.
If this is real, no more sacrifices. You have my
This
word.
needs to be for something.
Be sure of that.
She is exhausted.
To leave at sunrise.
I will come with you. I know the Gordy, and he respected me. Once. I will bear witness to what was done here today.
What are we going to do next, Senua? She will stop the slavers, but the signs are leading her down a different path. Look at him,
Sitting there on his throne.
worshipping himself.
Torgester, my boy! You've returned.
The goody. Makes my skin crawl.
This isn't going to work.
When we did not hear from you, I fear the worst.
He does not care for his son.
How was your raid? Where are the slaves you brought?
Dead, all the lost
We hit a
ones dead.
storm coming into land.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize.
But father, we found something more important.
Let's see if this man can listen.
I doubt it.
Something important, you say? A souvenir from your travels.
Calls us a
Father, listen. The giants, they can be killed.
I can kill them. We can kill them.
This woman Senua, she knows how.
He won't believe you. Give him a chance. Look in his eyes. Show him who you are.
A souvenir that kills giants.
He doubts. Why?
The giants cannot be killed. No more than gods can.
I've seen it with my own eyes. Seen 2 giants turned to stone.
He doesn't believe.
I can kill them.
And I could kill you. We could kill you.
This is nonsense, Thorgester. And dangerously close to Gothgau.
You should kill him.
You cannot defy the giants. I alone know how to keep them at bay. Do not turn your back on me.
You must. He must. He has caused
You
so
are
much
a
pain.
simpleton.
He needs the giants to give him power. He uses the giants to control people.
Thorgester,
Make Thorgester understand. He needs to understand.
there will be no swaying him. I have known men like him.
Listen to her.
Theirs must be the only voice.
This is his chance to change.
I will convince him.
No, he is weak.
He wants to fight. He just needs to believe it is possible.
He loves his father.
Thorgester.
She is a liar.
Should never have trusted him.
And you an idiot.
Senua,
This is some trick to overthrow us and destroy all we have built.
stay calm.
You will watch beside me tonight as the giant takes his tribute.
You get out.
See how indomitable, how terrifying it
There will
is.
be no tribute.
See how there is no chance in hell you could
He won't
defeat
stop.
it.
We have defeated them.
And see how I turn it aside. How I control it through my
death, he is weak.
sacrifice.
She has nothing now.
How it leaves us in peace.
Peace for who? He will kill her, destroy her.
See how I have saved my people.
Never have come here. There are no people waiting down there. What will happen
It's
when he
nearly
finds out?
time. Follow me!
Thorgester, stop him. Stop. Why doesn't he do something? He is weak. You should never have trusted him. He was with us.
The sacrifices are gone! Free! There's no one there.
Now!
The giant. It's come.
Take her down to the gate.
Light fades, Senua.
Make you strong.
You will die here,
Rage, Senua.
and nothing will have changed.
Afraid of yourself. Don't fight. Do it for them. Get free. Find the moment. Get off me!
The giant is coming.
I know. The slaves. They're safe.
What happened?
The Godi wouldn't
I
listen.
told you he wouldn't.
He knows we freed the sacrifices.
Like your father.
He wants to offer me instead. What?
The Thorgester.
He was weak.
I don't know.
He didn't try to stop them.
I knew we couldn't trust him.
Yes, she is
Where's
right.
the Godi? We kill him. Now.
Let's
Wait.
end this. End this.
Senua, we need to kill the giant right here, right now, in front of the Björk. Show them the truth, just like you showed Thorgester.
They'll never learn. All they understand is death. We need to end this so we can be free.
She is right. Again.
Kill the Godi.
What are you going to do, Senua? What?
Senua,
She doesn't. They want to kill you.
Now you will be food for the giants. And your blood will give us another day of peace and safety. Hear him coming? The most glorious of them all. The tyrant. The king. We have an understanding here now. An unspoken connection. I give him blood, and he gives me power.
Rage, Senua, fight to it for him. Get free of him and kill him. Do hate everything he is.
You question me? You have lived through this with me, seen all I have seen, and you question me? I'm the only one who knows what to do in this new world. The only one. Do you hear me? This ends now.
You fall into line like the others, or you will die.
But in this sea of chaos, one rock stood firm. He said, I know what to do. Follow me, and I will save you. He meant it. Wanted to keep them safe. His people. Then he saw that fear made the people turn to him. They trusted him, obeyed him, raised him above the others. Their fear made him strong. And as the land healed and the people healed, their fear ebbed, and he saw them start to turn away, to think for themselves, to choose their own path. And he felt his own strength ebb in turn. And he wanted to hold on to that strength, to hold his place in their hearts, their wills. So he made the giants, brought them forth from the shaking earth, the roaring sea, the blinding snow, brought them into being. People who trusted him and obeyed him, they saw them too, and saw they had more to fear. He knew he held the key. Make them fear. And you can make them do anything. Make them hate. Make them punish the weak. Make them turn against one another, each on each.
I'm Senua. He chose you, Senua.
Hold it.
So brave.
I'm going to kill him.
We will kill him.
There's always someone ready to take his place. You told me that yourself. Might have been me, if I had never met you. You have to show them a different way. You have to redeem them.
How do I stop this?
You came to stop the sacrifices. Kill the giant.
Father.
The tyrant.
My father's name
One name.
is only fear.
You will end this. End this, Senua.
I kept him safe until you came here. You're nothing. They won't hear you. You see the giants? You fear them.
I see through you.
You can't defeat me. I have the strength of stars.
You keep them trapped with fear. I know you.
You can see through him. Focus, Senua. Free them.
No. I will shine a light on your lies, and they will see the truth. There are no giants. It's just you. A
Just an old man.
old, weak man.
All his strength comes from his people.
He has nothing now.
He is weak.
Now that we have left him, he is all alone.
You know what to do. Do it.
Do you really want the truth? Each person who follows you, you bear their weight on your back. Soon you will do anything to protect them, no matter what pain you inflict on others. And then you will find their belief makes you strong. And you will want to hold on to that strength no matter what. You will become you are your father's daughter.
He brought your people here to murder them.
No peace in meeting death with death.
Do you see how they cling to you, pleading? Do you see how their hands drag you down?
are everything. What would you do to keep them from harm? What would you do for the truth?
She has to say what she has to say.
I choose how to end this.
She couldn't do it. Couldn't. She chose a different path.
She's not like him. We are not a monster. You chose a different path.
All the questions answered. Truth, burning bright to scour away the darkness. Shadows of horror and hate writ large on the sky. Phantoms made from fear. Darkness outside makes darkness inside. She sees it. But the darkness is inside her too. Because she loves, even after everything. She loves. And if she loves, what will she do to save that love, to keep that promise? All the lost ones, when they find her, what will she do to protect them? All those names, all those lives. What will she do to hold them? Wisdom has a price. She is her mother's child. But she is also her father's.
I see it now. The darkness is inside me. But not the way I thought.
Yes, feel it.
Yes, you can see it, can't you?
It is his darkness. Not hers.
Your darkness.
And it carves a path for me.
In your blood, in your bones.
But I can't see where it leads.
Haunting you forever.
Part of me wants to let go of the fear. Let go of my shadows. And be free. No more pain. No more doubt. Honored. Loved. Feared. Always true. Always right. Because they tell me so. Keeping them safe. Keeping their belief alive. No matter the cost. Is this my fate?
Senua.
Can I choose my way?
What will we become?
We are not our fathers. There is always a choice. You taught me that.
We will choose.
Together.
You decide.
All her life she has been alone. She chose it. A shield to keep her heart from harm. A hymn to still the other voices, the ones outside. Not anymore. The ones she saved, the names she found, they lift her up. Their hands reach out to hers. And now, she reaches back to them. Her story is not written. There is always a choice.
Senua finds a unique courage to keep pushing forwards on her quest, no matter what. She sees the world differently to those around her and faces challenges others would avoid. When driven so strongly by one powerful purpose, she will do anything to rid the world of the darkness. This is her life's mission, and she will not stop until she fulfills her quest.
My name is Eddie, and I have lived with psychosis for most of my life. To me, psychosis means living in a different reality. A reality that isn't shared with other people. Often living with psychosis is dark and miserable. While experiencing psychosis, I've got to hear the voice of God, the opposite, seen and spoken with angels, and been to hell itself. Recovery college and peer support really did turn my life around. I thought I would never get better, and yet here I am. The things that Senua experiences in Hellblade are very similar to some of my own experiences. She lives in a reality that other people might find hard to understand. She sees significance in symbols, in meeting people, in all sorts of things that are going on around her. Senua is experiencing an altered state of reality which would be very hard to understand without having experienced it yourself or playing Hellblade.
Lost soul who fought through hell to find us.
You were lost. Not anymore.
Are you ready for what you will find here?
It's difficult saying that it's an illness, that it's not real. Of course, to me, it is. And of course, to Senua, it is. And that's what's driving her to do these amazing feats of courage, to overcome pain and exhaustion, to do what she knows she must.
All the fear.
Everything I've seen, everything I've done, has led me to this place.
We've come so far, not far enough. Say it. You are ready. Tell them.
In Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, we tell the second part of the story of Senua, a Celtic warrior who, like Eddie, has experiences of psychosis, seeing the world in a unique way and existing in a reality unshared by others. At a surface level, this manifests for Senua in seeing things that others don't, hearing things that others don't, and having unique beliefs about the world.
My name's Paul Fletcher. I'm a psychiatrist and a professor of neuroscience at the University of Cambridge, and I've been working with the Ninja Theory team on Hellblade and other projects for several years now. I am a clinical doctor, but have also added research and teaching to my role. And in all three areas, I'm especially interested in the human brain and how it strives to make sense of the world, which is complex and changing all the time.
The lake, like a mirror. You can see the reflection.
Senua, like many people, experiences psychosis. Now, psychosis is not a diagnosis, although it is associated with a number of medical and psychiatric conditions. But ultimately, it's a loose description of a shift in one's experience of reality.
What are you doing?
Screams of the dead.
There's something here.
They are not.
I need to find out what it is.
They are.
A person with psychosis might experience changes in their perceptions and their beliefs. For example, they might see or hear things that other people can't. and they might come to believe things that are quite uncharacteristic for them. For example, they might feel that somebody, perhaps somebody even very close to them, is intent on trying to harm them. Now, it's very important to remember that this is not just a vague feeling or an imagination. To the person, it feels like their reality, just as everything around me feels like my reality to me. I, like many people, feel that in order to even begin to understand psychosis, we have to start with thinking about how the brain works in general, how it makes sense of the world around it. And when we do that, we're repeatedly confronted with evidence that actually it doesn't just rely on the evidence of our senses, but it actually relies on what it already knows, on its predictions, its anticipations, and its expectations.
Your voices.
Now that might seem like a defect. After all, why would we want to rely on what we already know rather than what the world is telling us? But if we did act simply as passive receivers, we would be completely swamped. We'd be like a newborn infant trying to make sense of the colours and shapes without any way of having a framework to try and understand those colours and shapes. Our senses are bombarded with information from the world that's rapid, it's intensive, it is noisy, ambiguous, unreliable. And if we were to try and make sense of that without imposing patterns and expectations, then it would be like trying to assemble a multi-dimensional jigsaw without knowing what the picture was on the box. Many of us think that the brain ultimately is an organ that makes predictions. It craves patterns and associations in order to make sense of the world. And without that, we are confronted with a feeling of uncertainty, of anxiety, of distress, even of fear.
They're calling. Something is drawing.
Where do these predictions come from? Many of them are actually embedded in the structure of our brain, probably wired there by evolution. Many of them come from our earliest experiences as babies, trying to make sense of this new world that we're born into. Many come from our early childhood experiences, from what we learn from others and how we interact with others, from our parents, our teachers, our friends. We all have a feeling that we're directly in contact with an objective reality, but it's probably the case that what we experience as our constructed model of the world is a blend of the evidence of our senses, but also what we are predicting or expecting from the world. So this blend exists in a very fine and delicate balance, and the weighting of that balance probably varies a great deal across different individuals. But crucially, this balance is what determines how we experience and interpret and act upon the world. And some of them are embedded in shared experiences with others, our society, our culture, our arts, even our religions and our mythologies. So for the most part, this works very well for us and enables us to make sense of the world, but it's also, being a delicate balance, it can be shifted, and it's very easy, even under the most normal day-to-day circumstances, to deviate from objective reality. A good example of this is the hollow mask illusion. All of us are familiar with a mask. We know that it depicts a face and that the inside is hollow. But when we see the mask rotating round and we see the hollow side, there is a deeper prediction, probably embedded in our brain, that facial features tend not to be hollow, that they stick out. And this deeper prediction can override our knowledge that the mask is hollow and make us actually perceive the face as sticking out at us. Despite what we know, the deeper predictions will override this. So for me and many in my field, perceptual illusions like this, which are very common, are really interesting because they tell us something fundamentally about how the brain is making sense of reality using its predictions. But more than that, for me, it's very interesting because it begins to give us a sense of how psychosis might begin to emerge. Psychosis is this experience of an altered internal construction of one's reality. And it seems feasible that this is dependent upon this balance I've talked about between predictions and evidence. And it is probably the case that some people tend to weight their predictions more heavily. This, in many circumstances, is advantageous because it means that they can discern patterns and associations that perhaps other people can't. But if that balance was shifted further by different circumstances, then it may well be that they begin to construct a reality that doesn't accord with the world around them. What might cause that shift? Well, a number of things. It could be caused by stress, sleep deprivation. It could be caused by illness, neurochemical disturbances. It's also the case that our experience will change how we predict things. So a very profound experience, for example, of trauma, could powerfully change the way in which we make predictions about the world and shift us from this delicate balance into a state of psychosis. In the case of Senua, we know that from an early age she was able to discern patterns and associations that perhaps other people couldn't. And on top of that, her childhood and adolescence had a number of traumas in it. Her father was abusive and he accused her of being the cause of evil and darkness. Her mother, who had the same capabilities as she did, was actually sacrificed for the same reason. And in addition, her village was attacked by Vikings and her lover was brutally killed. And it's possible that all of these traumas would act on her natural tendencies to topple her into this psychotic experience that is depicted in Hellblade.
With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul.
In Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice, we find Senua discovering and understanding her experiences. They're relatively new to her, and the pain and torment feels at its most acute. Having travelled to a new place, with a mind full of her trauma and truth stories of the Vikings, she embarks on a journey of coming to terms with what has happened in her life. Ultimately, rather than finding the unachievable certainty of rescuing Dillion, she achieves certainty in the realisation that Dillion is gone forever. She learns to accept his death, and in turn her experiences of psychosis.
Even in darkness, the wonder and the beauty of this world never leaves us. It is always there, waiting to...
In Senua's Saga, we find Senua at a different place on her physical and mental journey. Empowered with the sense that she has overcome her own darkness, she's now compelled to follow a new quest, to save her people from that same darkness.
You smell their fear.
He's here. Death is coming.
Look at the bones.
Death is coming.
Look at the bones. That's going to be you. That's going to be everyone.
In Sacrifice, Senua's psychosis is acute and all-consuming. She is preoccupied and absorbed by her experiences. To some extent, she is enveloped and enslaved by the darkness. She cannot ignore her voices and visions. She's totally committed to the quest within her altered reality. In Saga, there has been some resolution to this. There's no miracle recovery. She still experiences the voices and visions. She still has a changed reality. But the balance of power has shifted. She is the one who is able to be in control. She's able to resist and challenge the voices. She's able to make decisions that much more clearly reflect her own goals.
They see through your lies, and I will show them how to see as I do. I will not appease your gods. I will destroy them.
And in addition, in Saga, She is able to encompass the reality of others. She sees them for the constructions that they are, and she is able to interact with them. And I think that's a very powerful change and a very important area to explore.
They have lost everything.
In Saga, we've had the opportunity to explore the next phase of Senua's mental health journey. One where she's come to a place of understanding, but where she and us as creators have new challenges to overcome. Where Senua's belief system will clash with that of others. Her experiences will play out in the presence of people who don't share her perspective. And where she feels a new sense of power in being chosen for the quest, but also a new weakness, bowing underneath the weight of responsibility that sits on her shoulders.
Wait.
In Saga, we have once again utilized binaural audio to bring Senua's voices to life. Her furies still travel with her, but their tone has changed this time. She continues to be haunted by her father, and she starts to feel the audio presence of Icelandic myth infecting her mind.
That scream, that voice. Something dark, Senua.
You need to go up there.
Don't let them see you coming.
You need to find out.
Don't let the monsters find you.
You can do this, Senua.
To hear the world as Senua does, we spend time with people with lived experiences of psychosis, and also with Paul Fletcher. This made a strong basis of what it is to hear voices, what they say, how they sound, how they change or react to external stimulus. And this paired with all we learned from the first game, Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, led us to create Senua's own sonic version of reality. To me, it's a privilege to sit in a room to play our game, and as we progress, hear their comments, thoughts and suggestions. Each one provides a different perspective, and I find especially inspiring and humbling to hear from Eddie his own experiences. Especially I find he has a way of putting very complex emotions, situations in a very simple yet poetic way, and it's really inspiring for me when I'm thinking in Senua's journey. We use binaural audio to bring 3D space in the headphones. This allows to experience the voice hearing and other sounds with a physical sense. Also extremely important is the performance of the voices, and for that we have been collaborating with Helen and Abby, our Furies. They are the most prominent voices of Senua. The way we perform is important as well, allowing for freedom, movement, creative input from Helen and Abby, and also important to have with them conversation and spend time talking about the journey of our character. There is a lot of time gone into experimentation, so every sound in the game is connected in some way with the emotion that Senua is experiencing as she travels through Iceland, from the sounds of the nature to some of the musical moments.
What's a sign?
Beyond of its uniqueness or not, I find that for me, something extremely important is to create a connection beyond the game. So in understanding Senua's own reality and going on a journey with her, I hope our players will understand better how people experience reality different, and in doing so, I feel, we break those walls that keep us distant and lonely.
My brothers used to come here to practice fighting. Sneak out. Follow them.
For Saga, in order to bring Senua's experiences of hallucinations to life, it was very important for us to listen to people's real lived experiences. It was then a case of thinking about how Senua's world and reality might look when faced with these types of examples. This would have been impossible without Paul Fletcher and amazing people like Eddie and Kathy, who've been so open and honest about what they have been and do go through on a day-to-day basis. I think it takes real strength to be able to talk about such personal things to a new group of people. On the visual side, we have lent into things like repeating fractal geometry shapes, cymatic patterns, with lighting and post-processing changes to all help reflect the current feelings of Senua. And hopefully, when combined with the audio and gameplay, the player will get a sense of what we are aiming to achieve.
Dying right before your eyes, just like
No, this cannot happen again.
You couldn't do anything.
We have to stop it happening. Face it.
You need to face it.
Focus.
You need to look at it.
In Sacrifice, we saw a story of Senua's suffering at the hands of her experiences. In Saga, we're telling a more nuanced story of the next step on her journey. One where she has found a greater balance, but where her experiences are just as strong. Where rather than being a victim to her experiences of psychosis, she is driven by them on a path that only she sees.
Bringing sin with you. The gods cannot be killed.
One thing that I find very exciting in Saga is that there's an attempt to explore something that is really neglected in my field, which is the experience of a dual reality that some people have. People who have had Senua's types of experience have spoken to me about this, feeling that they have their own reality, but they also recognize the reality that others experience, and it can be very confusing, it can be disorientating. And it's exciting to me that the game contains an explicit attempt to portray this experience of dual realities, and I think it'll be very interesting to see how people respond to that.
It's amazing what has been done and what's been portrayed. I think it's really difficult to turn words into what other people might be seeing, but I think I'm always blown away by what Ninja Theory come up with for their games, and I'm really stunned at the quality of the things that she sees and the sounds of the voices that she has. I think they're pretty realistic.
She's getting closer.
Yes, she can feel it.
I hope that the game will help people who maybe don't understand psychosis or don't know very much about it to start with. I think by experiencing some of what they will do in the game, I think it brings to life a little bit of what it's like to have psychosis, and I think hopefully people will learn from it.
Now I'm working as a peer support worker, and what that means is that in my case, in the job that I have in my role, it means that I go to see my people, to see my peers. We talk about how things have been. The way that Hellblade has captured the experience of psychosis is nothing like I've ever seen before, in terms of its realism, in terms of its fairness to people like me.